Welcome to the class. See, in the last class we have worked out two examples on principle of mathematical induction. So, what are the things we have discussed in our previous class? Uh, See, whenever a mathematical statement is given, to prove that we use some specific steps. Okay, so we will consider the statement as P of n. That is our step one. Then we will test it for n is equal to 1. Then we prove, or we say that P of 1 is true. So we check for LHS and RHS. Then we assume that the given statement is true for some integer n is equal to k. Then we prove that the statement is true for next integer. What is the next integer? K plus 1. Then combining the results of step 2 and step 4, we arrive at the conclusion that the given statement is true for all positive integers. So let us continue our class. So I have listed another problem here. So two problems have been solved in my previous class. Okay, so let us continue to solve some more problems. See, example 3. Using the principle of mathematical induction, prove that. So what is the given statement here? See, observe the left hand side and right hand side. 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus dash dash up to c plus n cube is equal to, see, my right hand side is n into n plus 1 divided by 2 whole square for every natural number n belongs to n. So we have to prove this by using mathematical induction. So observe this power a cube. Okay, so in our previous class we have worked out two examples. There sum of first 10 natural numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n, then 1 square plus 2 square. Okay, then this problem is 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube. So what is the step 1? So as usual, so we can write our steps here. So step 1 is you consider this statement as P of n. So let me write that statement once again. So 1 cube, 2 cube plus 3 cube up to n cube. So it gives me n into n plus 1 by 2, see, whole square. This is the given statement. Then step 2. So what is the second step? So second step is we have to put n is equal to, okay, put n is equal to 1 in the given statements. Then I will consider the RHS first. Okay, as usual. So RHS, what is RHS? See, this whole thing is RHS. So in place of n, substitute 1. So 1, see, 1 into 1 plus 1. So I will write it directly. 1 plus 1, that will be what? 2. Divided by denominator is 2. Then this is whole square. So 1 into 2, that is 2. 2 by 2. So 2 by 2 whole square. So 2 by 2 whole square. If I cancel this, I will get 1. 1 square. 1 square is what? 1. So RHS is, I got 1. That is P of 1. Okay. Then, okay, let me take this LHS. That is P of 1. That is P of 1 is the first term, 1 cube. So 1 cube means what? 1. See, RHS is equal to LHS. Therefore, we arrive at the conclusion that P of 1 is true. This completes our second step. So as we worked out in our previous examples, first we have to check whether it is true for n is equal to 1. Then let us go for third step. See, this third step. So let us assume that the given statement is, so what is that step? So we assume, let us assume that the given statement P of n is true for some other integer. What is that integer? N is equal to k. Okay, so we assume that the statement is true for n is equal to k. Then our statement is here. So substitute, see, in place of n, you write k. Then that is 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube plus, see, n cube. So instead of n, I can write k. Then in the right hand side also, wherever n is present, write k. See, divided by 2 whole square. This is my P of k. That is, I will assume that the statement is true for some other integer k. Then we will go for the fourth step. See, what is the fourth step? Fourth step is we have to prove that the given statement is true for next integer. What is the next integer? Next integer is after k. The next integer we know k plus 1. So we have to prove that it is true for k plus 1. So that is our next step. See, step 4. So what we used to write, see, we have to show that or prove that this P of, see, next integer P of k plus 1 is true. Okay, so we haven't shown it. See, fourth step is very, very important. We have to show that this P of k plus 1 is true. So how can we do that? See, observe the last term once again. We are going for k plus 1. Okay. Then what we have to add? So we have to add. See, instead of k, I am going for next integer. So what is the next integer? ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊನೆ ಪದ k cube ಇದೆ. So ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Adding. Okay, let me call this as equation 1. So adding, see, k cube. K means what? K plus 1. See, adding k plus 1 whole cube to both sides of equation 1. So you add this k plus 1 whole cube to both sides of equation 1, then continue the fourth step. Okay, so that I will continue here. So let me erase these steps. See, all the steps are same here. We have to be careful in our fourth step. Okay, see, I will add this k plus 1 whole cube to both sides of this equation. So that becomes see, 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube. Then it continues. See, plus k cube is the last term. See, I am adding to the left hand side now. So what is this? K plus 1 whole cube. K plus 1 whole cube is equal to, so my right hand side is this thing. Okay, this is whole square. So that is k into k plus 1 divided by 2 whole square. This was, say, right hand side plus. So I am adding this k plus 1. Observe this, k plus 1 whole cube. So I have added k plus 1 whole cube to both sides of this equation. Now you consider this RHS and go on simplifying this. Okay, so we shall take up this RHS. What is the RHS? This whole thing is RHS. I will continue from here only. So or we can write this as, say, RHS. I will consider this RHS once again. See, this RHS, I will write this RHS. See, this inside the bracket, see, k into k plus 1 divided by 2 whole square means we have to take the square of every term. See, k square. So that k square into this thing whole square. That is what? K plus 1 whole square. K square, k plus 1 whole square divided by the 2 square means what? 4. Then you write this plus k plus 1 whole cube as it is. Okay, then I can think this as denominator as 1. Okay. Then we shall continue here. See, LCM is what? See, for 1 and 4, LCM will be what? 4 only. So let me write it in the denominator. That is 4. So multiply every term by 4. See, first term and this is second term. LCM is 4. So if I multiply this whole term by 4, say, observe this. You need not write all these things. See, k plus 1 whole square divided by, this was my, so okay, this is my first term into, I am multiplying by 4. So 4 get cancels, I will get this term. So only numerator, k square into, see, k plus 1 whole square plus, then my second term is what? K plus 1 whole cube. I am multiplying by LCM into 4. So that is 4 times this. That I will write it here. 4 into k plus 1 whole cube. So we have to do like this. So this is the LCM. I have taken LCM. Then, see, what is the common thing here? Observe each and every term. See, k plus 1 whole square and k plus 1 whole cube. So what is the common factor I can take? K plus 1 whole square is the common factor. Okay, whole square. Then what is the term left inside the bracket? So k square. See, k plus 1 whole square comes outside. So k square is left here inside the bracket plus 4 times. See, k plus 1 whole cube. K plus 1 whole square is outside. So I get 1 k plus 1 inside the bracket. Divided by, so as usual, you can write 4 in the denominator. So I have taken k plus 1 whole square common here. Then, so you simplify the quantity inside the bracket by multiplying the terms. Okay, I will write this as it is. See, k plus 1 whole square into, so this becomes, see, k, okay, I will write it here only, k square plus, you multiply this 4 into k, that will be what? 4k plus 4 into 1, that is 4. Divided by, I will write this 4 as it is. Okay, see, k square plus 4k plus 4. So what is this? So I will continue, or I will write this, okay, I will write one more step here. See, I will write k plus 1 whole square as it is. Then see, k square plus 4k plus 4 is present. So what can we do here? See, k square plus 4k plus 4. So we can factorize that. It is a quadratic polynomial. We can factorize that. Otherwise, for this, we can write it directly. See here. observe the first term and the last term. See, last term is 4. 4 is a perfect square. So this can be written as, see, k square plus 4k plus 4. ನೋಡಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, k ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 4k ಪ್ಲಸ್ 4 ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರೈಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಇದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನು a ಪ್ಲಸ್ b ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೋದು. k ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಗಿ k, ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 4 2, ಸಿ k ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ನೋಡಿ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು a ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದನ್ನು b ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. a ಪ್ಲಸ್ b ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, a ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ k ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಸಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ b ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ 2 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 4 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2ab 2 into k ಅಂದರೆ 4k. ನೋಡಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದಿಸ್ k plus 2 whole square is as good as k square plus 4k plus 2. So instead of this, I will write that, see, k plus 2 whole square divided by 4. Okay, I can write this k square plus 4k plus 4 as k plus 2 whole square. Then, okay, I will continue here. Okay, let me continue here. Then next step is, see, so whenever we get this k plus 1, you put the horizontal line to indicate that is n. Okay, see, observe this k plus 1 whole square. So then I will write this k plus 1 whole square as it is. Observe this carefully. See, this inside the bracket k plus 2 is given. ನೋಡಿ k plus 2 ಇದೆ. k plus 2 ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವೇನೀಗ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ horizontal line ಹಾಕಿಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಸ್ n. ಸೊ ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮಲ್ಲಿ n ಇದೆ, n ಇಂಟು n ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ n ನೋಡಿ n ಇಂಟು n ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1. ಸೊ n ಬಂದಿದೆ ಇಂಟು n ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಸ್ n ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿ k ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನೇನು ಬರೀಬೋದು, k ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ divided by that 4 as it is. ನೋಡಿ k plus 2 ಅನ್ನು ನಾನು ಏನಂತ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, k plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 2, that will be k plus 2 only. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇದೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆಸ್, ನೋಡಿ k plus 1 into k plus 1. Okay, I will put the horizontal, k plus 1 plus 1 divided by 2. ನೋಡಿ ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಇದು ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಾರೆ. ಅವಾಗ ನೋಡಿ k ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ, k ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇದೆ, 2 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು 4. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ n, ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಸ್ n ಇಂಟು n ಪ್ಲಸ್, ನೋಡಿ n ಇಂಟು n ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 2 ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಅಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದೇನು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, p ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ p ಆಫ್ k ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1. ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ ನಾವು p ಆಫ್ ನೋಡಿ n is equal to k ಗೆ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೂ ಅಂತ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವೇನು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ಆನ್ RHS, ದಿಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಸ್ p of k plus 1. See, this, why we call it as p of k plus 1, because comparing this and see, here only it is k into k plus 1 whole square by 2. This is what? This is p of k. So this is, see, instead of k, I have k plus 1. See, k plus 1 into k, see, k plus 1 whole square whole divided by 2, that whole square. So then we shall go for step 5. So what is the last step? Step 5. So p of k implies p of, okay, p of k implies p of k plus 1. Therefore, by the principle of mathematical induction, the given statement is, we have to write this true for all natural numbers. So that's why we say that if it is true for n is equal to 1 and n is equal to k, we prove that it is also true for n is equal to k plus 1. Therefore, it is true for all n belongs to n. So observe this. So I have written this line to indicate that this is nothing but p of k plus 1. Okay, see this step and this step. See, k plus 2. So instead of 2, ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಬಂದು ನಾವೇನು ಬರೆದಿವಿ, k plus 1 plus 1. ಅವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ n into n plus 1 divided by 2 whole square. ನೋಡಿ n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. So we got the statement. So this is called induction process. So note down the solution of this. This is third example. Okay, so note down the solution of this. Then let us go for Next example. Okay, example 4. So using the principle of mathematical induction, prove that 1 by 1 into 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3 plus 1 by 3 into 4 plus 1 by n into n plus 1 is equal to n by n plus 1. Okay, for all n belongs to capital N, natural numbers. Okay, I will consider another example. Okay, second example in this session. See, same question using the principle of mathematical induction. See, the expression is different here. Our statement is different. What is the statement given? See, this is not decimal. This is 1 into product. Denominator is product. 1 by 1 into 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3 plus 1 by 3 into 4. So if I continue in a similar manner, similar pattern, so what will be my general term? 1 by n into n plus 1. So I know the last term here. 1 by n into n plus 1. So I have to prove that it is equal to n by n plus 1 for every n belongs to natural number. So as usual, so let us continue our step 1. So what is our step 1? So step 1 is we equate this given mathematical expression as p of n. Okay, so let me do it here only. Okay, this is step 1. So let us call that as p of n. See, 1 by 1 into 2, 1 by 2 into 3, 1 by 3 into 4 plus n into n plus 1. That will be for all n belongs to n. So this is our step 1. Then okay, step 2. So put n is equal to 1. So then what happens to the right hand side and left hand side? See, right hand side. So what is our right hand side? See, right hand side is this one. So substitute n is equal to 1. Okay, n means 1. 1 by, see, 1 plus 1. 1 by 1 plus 1 means 1 plus 1, that is 2. Now let us consider LHS. So okay, LHS, that is p of 1. That is, see, 1 first term is 1 by, see, 1 into 2. 1 into 2 is what? That is also 1 by 2. So I get LHS is equal to RHS. That is, therefore, P of 1 is true. So the statement is verified for n is equal to 1. This is the second step. Then third step, what is the third step? We have to write the third step. So let us assume that the statement is true for some other integer. Okay, so that is our step 3. So that is okay, step 3. So assume that the state p of n is true for some other integer, say k. Therefore, what it becomes, say, p of k. Now you write all the terms same. 1 by 1 into 2, 1 by 2 into 3 plus 1 by, see, k into k plus 1 is equal to, so right hand side k by k plus 1. ನೋಡಿ, n ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು k ಅನ್ನು ಬರಿಬೇಕು. That is p of k. Now as usual, step 4. So we should go for step 4. ನೋಡಿ, 4ನೇ step. So 4ನೇ step ಏನು? We have to prove that so p of k plus 1 is true. So this we have to prove. We have to prove that p of k plus 1 is true. See, what we have to add. So observe this step carefully. See, what is the last term? Observe this carefully. See, what we have to add. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಏನನ್ನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಕೊನೆಯ ಪದವನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ 1 by k into k plus 1 ಇದೆ. ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ? k plus 1. ಸೊ ಈ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. 1 by, ನೋಡಿ, k ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ k into k plus 1. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ಯಾವುದು? k plus 1. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ k by k plus 1. ನೋಡಿ, k ಇರೋ ಕಡೆ ನಾವು k plus 1 ಅನ್ನು ಬರೆಯಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬರೀತೀನಿ, ಕೆ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಕೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಒನ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದೆ ಇಂಟು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಒನ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಕೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಒನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟರ್ಮ್ ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಟೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೆ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಟು ನೋಡಿ ನನಗೆ ಆಗ 1/k+1 ಇಂಟು k+2 ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಈ ಟರ್ಮನ್ನು ಈ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ನ ಎರಡೂ ಬದಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್, 1/k+, ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಟು ಬೋತ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ 1. ನೀವು ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ 1 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ನೀವು ಬೋತ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ 1 ಅಂತ ಬರೀರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ okay, I will call this as equation, both sides of equation 1. Then let me continue from here. Okay, after adding this, then see, write this 1/1 into 2 plus 1, okay, 1/2 into 3 plus then plus see 1 by what was that, k into k plus 1. So I have written the left hand side. So plus, see, I will add this term. What is that, 1/k plus 1 into k plus 2. Observe this carefully. Then right hand side, what is my right hand side? The right hand side is k by k plus 1 plus, so what is the term? I will add this term, 1/k plus 1 into k plus 2. So you observe carefully. This is a very, very important step. I have added this term to both sides of this equation, that is p of k. Okay, let me erase this. Then as usual we consider the RHS. ನೋಡಿ ಬಲಭಾಗವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ RHS. Okay, let me write it here. So RHS is k by k plus 1 plus 1/k plus 1 into ನೋಡಿ k plus 2. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮದು RHS. ಈಗ LCM ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ನೋಡಿ k plus 1, k plus 1, k plus 2. What is the LCM for k plus 1 into k plus 2 means, so k plus 1 I can write 1k plus 1 and another term is what, k plus 2. So k plus 1 and k plus 2 is the LCM for the denominator. ನೋಡಿ ಛೇದ k plus 1 k plus 2 ಗೆ LCM k plus 1 into k plus 2. How is this? See, ನಮಗೆ LCM ಅಂದಾಗ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ what is the LCM for 2, 2, 5 ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ 2 1s are 2, okay, 1 5 ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, and then 5 will be left over. So 2 into 5, see 2 into 5, that will be what, 10. So same quantity written, see same number written once, then 5, 2 5s are 10. Similarly k plus 1 is the LCM. Then what is another term left, k plus 2. Similarly you can write the product of k plus 1 into k plus 2. So LCM. Then as usual, see, multiply every term by LCM. This is LCM. Okay, see, what is the first term, k by k plus 1 into this LCM, k plus 1 into k plus 2. So this k plus 1 get cancelled, see, k into k plus 2. So k into k plus 2 plus, then what is the next term, see, 1/k plus 1 into k plus 2 into LCM is that one only, k plus 1 into k plus 2. So you cancel this, I will get 1. So 1 ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯೋಣ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ LCM. ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, k ಇಂಟು k ಏನಾಯಿತು, k ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಇಂಟು k, 2k ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಬಂತು, ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ k ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಇಂಟು k ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2. ಓಕೆ, ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನೋಡಿ k ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2k ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1. ಓಕೆ, ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್, k ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2k ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನೋಡಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ a ಪ್ಲಸ್ b ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರೈಸೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, 1 ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಸ್, ಸೊ k square root is k. What is the square root of 1? That is 1 only. So I can write this as k plus 1 whole square. Not a plus b whole square. A square, k square plus b square. 1 square under 1. 2ab. 2 into k into 1, that is 2k. So k plus 1 whole square under 1. K square plus 2k plus 1 under 1. Here k square plus 2k plus 1 ಬಂದಿರೋದು ನಾನು ಏನಂತ ಬರೀತೀನಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ, k plus 1 whole square divided by, I will write the denominator as it is, k plus 1 into k plus 2 is left in the denominator. So that is I am writing as it is. ನೋಡಿ k plus 1 ಹೋಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು k plus 1 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು ನನಗೆ I will write 1k plus 1 in the numerator divided by denominator ನೋಡಿ ಏನು ಉಳಿತು k plus 2. Okay, see I got k plus 1, so ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಲೈನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನೋಡಿ ನನಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು n by n plus 1. ನೋಡಿ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನನಗೆ n plus 1 ಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನನಗೆ k plus 1 I got in the numerator. See k plus 2 ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀತೀರಿ, k plus 1 2 ಅನ್ನು 1 plus 1 ಅಂತ ಬರೀಣ. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಲೈನ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಇದೇನಾಯ್ತು ನೋಡಿ n. Okay, treat this as k or n. Okay, n divided by this whole thing as n plus 1. This is nothing but p of k plus 1. Okay, see step 5. So last step you can write it easily. Step 5 ಏನಾಯ್ತು ನೋಡಿ, p of k implies p of k plus 1. Therefore, by the principle of mathematical induction, p of n is true. One statement is true for all n belongs to n. This completes our induction process. So we can, like this, we can practice some more problems. So in this session, I have discussed only 2 problems. So in total, I have worked out 4 problems. It carries 5 marks. Okay. See, very simple. So first we have to write or equate this statement to p of n. Then put n is equal to 1 and check both RHS and LHS will give us same values. Then in the third step, assume that given statement is true for n is equal to k. Then in the fourth step, we have to prove that the statement is true for next integer, that is n is equal to k plus 1. Okay. Then after proving that, you show that is nothing but p of k plus 1. Then p of k implies p of k plus 1. By combining all these results, p of n is true for all the natural numbers. Okay. So in this way we can work out the or we can make use of this induction process for the mathematical expressions given. Okay, so let us consider some more examples in the next class.